Josh, just defending the three-point line just seems to be a thing that's been bothering you guys all year and bothering you guys tonight. What did you see out there?
So you just gotta lock up. Every game's gonna be a challenge. We can't take anybody lightly. Evansville's a great team. They're a great three-point shooting team, and Coach really preached that. So we just have to lock in defensively. We can't worry about the offense end. Whatever happens on the offense end, we gotta work on the defense end.
How frustrating was it as a team not getting those free throws to fall in the final minutes?
I think it's always frustrating to not make the free throws. We just gotta get in the gym and practice.
You guys saw zone there quite a few times and still able to find some lanes, and it felt like you got some open looks there the rest of the night, just couldn't get on the other end. Just you getting some lanes and finding that out in the offense, like you comment on that.
I give credit to him because he sets the screens. And it's just about finishing layups. That's all.
And then a couple of just big time jams there, and by both of you, some highlight reels, and that with the home crowd being back home.
Doesn't matter when you win the game.
Yeah.
And for you though, were you trying to attack the basket a little more tonight? I remember Ford said the other day that that was something he's been stressing for you to do.
Yeah, I've tried to be more aggressive, going down the lane, and especially this team, they stayed out on our shooters, so that gave me a wide open path to the basket.
Tulio, what have you noticed about these first few Valley games? A couple of them pretty close, about what it takes to kind of close these games out?
Pretty much what you say at the end of the game, everybody knows it's going to be a battle over there. Everybody got to make a free throws at the end of the game, making layups, get the ball. So we just got to come out and play hard for 40 minutes.
It's kind of the feeling with you guys. You guys kind of feel like you let one get away tonight. It's kind of in the locker room right now.
Coach is always talking about we got to be in the middle of the ring and just go out there and play hard as we can. So I feel like today we came out strong, but I believe in a second, before going to the halftime, we slowed down a little bit, letting them shoot it threes and stuff. So we got to play hard 40 minutes no matter what.
How good were you guys defensively in that first half? You opened up a 9-point lead. What was working right for you all at that point?
I say energy. Our energy started to pick up. We started getting deflections, and we just started to pick it up. But we had to do that for 40 minutes. We can't do that for 15 minutes a game. We had to do that for 40 minutes.
Your guys' three-point shooting, you guys aren't taking as many as you once were, and you're not really hitting them right now. Is that something you guys are trying to get away from, or is it something that you guys want to do but you haven't been making them?
When teams give you layups, you gotta take them. So teams are, like I said before, just staying out on Kreckler, JD, Cook, Ritter, and all the shooters. So you just have to. You gotta take the layup.
Obviously, feel bad for our seniors tonight. Didn't quite play as well as we needed to play in order to beat a solid team on our home court. Some positives, more negatives. We've got to do a better job of finishing around the rim against physical teams, and obviously we struggle from the free throw line, and then the reoccurring theme is our three-point line defense, which we'll have to get figured out. But tip your hat to Evansville. They made some plays in the guts of the game that really helped them get the result that they wanted, and just let one get away on our home court, and now we just need to move on to the next one.
How frustrating is that three-point defense?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the word is frustrating. We just got to get it figured out. I'm not too frustrated, but we'll have to change some things. We're in rotation all the time. Is our problem. We shouldn't give up this many threes, especially since we're three-quarter court containing pressure now. I'll go back and watch all 12 from tonight and see. But a lot of it is, we've got some smaller guards out there. And we're in rotation all the time. So if people step up and make them.
Is this something that comes along? We've talked about how the defense is a work in process. Is that one of the things that just sticks out?
Well, staying out of rotation is the key. And that's just toughness. That's size, that's athleticism, that's length, that's good feet. And we just don't have that defensively. We got some effort, but we don't have the things that can just lock people down on the perimeter. And so the ball seems to break below the free throw line a lot. And, you know, our big, we don't have, right now we're playing 4 guards, so when our ball screen guys is involved and is a post player, we don't have a guy who just, you know, big and wide and can stop all that. You know, Tulio's kind of slender and people snake around him, but, you know, we'll have to do something to make it better.
But you had your team has some missed layups down the stretch, and also the free throws really hurt too there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say that we had some missed layups all night. I mean, I thought the shots we were getting, I think we took one questionable 3 all night, but, I mean, we can't complain with the shots we were getting. I mean, they were at the rim. Free throws, obviously, we practice those a lot, and guys just have to make them. But yeah, we always talk about league play is making free throws and layups, transition D, and 50-50 balls. If you can't make free throws and layups, nothing else matters. And I don't know if we played bad, and I have to go back and watch the tape, but it was still a 2-point game with 1.5 minutes, and we had our best free throw shooter at the line, and he missed them both on our home court. We don't deserve to win. We just don't deserve to win when we don't do that.
You mentioned that there were some positives, more negatives. I mean, you said at the beginning of the season, you guys had a lot of turnovers, that number's down. Now it's the free throws. Like, how do you deal with different problems coming in different games? It's not a consistent problem.
Yeah, you know, and so if it's not a chronic problem, then we don't pay too much attention to it. We always shoot free throws, and as a team, we shoot on 70%. Tonight, for us, the right guys weren't getting to the line. I mean, you look at our guys that went. Tulio, he went 5 times, and then let me see on here. Ross Owens, you know, Ross doesn't play a lot. He was 0 for 2. Kabir was 0 for 2. JD missed 1. So, you know, we need Cook going the most, Webster going the most, maybe Craig going more. And if the right guys shoot them, then we can shoot them. But, you know, Tulio and Kabir, they've struggled all year from the free throw line. We just have to practice them, you know. But in terms of taking care of the ball, we've got a lot better at that. You know, when you have a team that's, you know, we're not very deep, so we don't have a lot of options. So you kind of got to live with certain things and try to get better at other things to help you win. And, you know, us not turning the ball over has helped us win. So, but tonight, free throws really cost.
Evansville's short run there before half too.
Yeah.
Kind of felt just.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, that run right there, and then the 5-point play are plays that we just can't afford to have on our home court. You know, we're up, I think 9, and we got 2 seniors involved in 3 straight plays, and we give up 8 points or something like that. I just know there's 2 seniors involved, and it's all scouting report. And the disappointing thing is that's just called being locked in, and they weren't locked in. And we paid for it tonight, and it's hopefully a good lesson for us, because when you're at home and you got a team on the ropes like that, and you're up 8 or 9, whatever it is, that needs to carry into halftime, and then you need to come out of halftime and go on even if it's just a 3-0 run, 4-0 run, now you got a double-digit lead on your home court. And unfortunately for us tonight, we didn't do that. Now, give Evansville credit. They took advantage of our mistakes, and we learned a valuable lesson the hard way.
Through 5 games, how do you feel like your team stacks up against these other Valley opponents so far?
Yeah, you know, we've been smoked once by Valpo at home. We won a couple, then the other 2, we had a layup to tie Southern Illinois on the road with 1 minute to go. And tonight, we had 2 free throws on our home court with 1 minute to go to tie. I'd say we're right. We're in the race. You know, I watch tape. I see Loyola and Illinois State. They look really, really good. Obviously, and those 2 teams were good last year. You know, I just think we're right there with everyone else, to be honest. You know, hit or miss. Hit or miss, I guess. And I think it's a lot of parity in our league. But we've got to get better. You know, we've got to get better. Obviously, a lot of teams do, but I'd say we're just a middle of the pack Valley team right now.